All right, wine drinking people, we are back. And we've got one of the legendary producers from the Santa Lucia Highlands in the Monterey area, Talbott Winery and Vineyards, was in yesterday to check out some of the new releases here from this winery. And I remember drinking these wines going back into the 80s. Well, hey, Chardonnay Ray brings late vintage 80 Talbott wines to Brown Bag on a regular basis. And I have to say I'm surprised at just how good these wines are drinking. And I call this style of Chardonnay that comes from the Monterey kind of peaches and cream. You know, you get this lovely forward peach kind of character to the fruit, this lovely creamy texture on your tongue. But, you know, it is a cool climate, so you get some wonderful balanced acidities. One of the reasons why these wines will last for a very long time. All right, well, the 2009 vintage, Cali Heart is where we started. And this wine's got a bit of a diamond tea mixed into it this year. And with the Sleepy Hollow, that's why they just had, well, the appellation on the wine was not Sleepy Hollow. It's just Monterey. And, you know, usually they don't mix in diamond tea with this. I guess you just had some fruit that didn't fit in with what they were doing. And they decided, well, let's throw it in the Cali Heart to make that a step up this year. And a really nice bottle of wine this year for $15.75. This may have been the best bargain that I've had all year from California Chardonnay, and a hint of banana and peach-like fruit, a whiff of oak spice, some white floral notes on the nose there, lush and fruity on the palate with nice balance. Most of the wine comes from the northern end of the Santa Lucia Highlands, and the fruits here is a little more noticeable. The southern part of the Santa Lucia Highlands kind of tends to be a little bit more mineral here. But Mare Soleil is the next door neighbor to the Talbotts there. So, you know, I don't want to say a similar style in wine because they make that silver wine that's picked very early. And Mare Soleil, you know, maybe a little bit even fruitier than the Talbott wines. The Talbott wines, even though they've got that lovely peaches and cream kind of fruit to them, still wonderful balanced acidity. All right, next up, the Logan. Well, Talbott's named these wines after his children. I think each of his kids has got their own wine. But this wine's got a little bit of green mango, kind of tropical pineapple fruit on the nose, a nice touch of lightly toasted oak spice, a hint of butterscotch, some nice mineral nuance showing there on the nose as well. Lovely ripe peaches and cream style again here on the palate, lush tropical fruits, and some tingly acidity showing up there on the tongue, and a nice hint of toasty oak spice. Also, a little step up from that Cali Morgan, and a step up in price there too, $20 a bottle. All right, next up, the Sleepy Hollow Vineyard. This is a wine, man, we've had on the shelf for upwards of $40. It's great to see the prices coming down from California. This wine, $30 a bottle now for the Sleepy Hollow Talbott. Ripe, rich peach, candied pineapple fruit on the nose, a little creme caramel, hints of vanilla, and some lovely mineral nuance coming from the nose there. Juicy tropical fruit on the tongue in that peaches and cream style, lush fruit, and then some nicely balanced acidity showing up on the finish, and some minerals too. You know, the acidity leaves that impression of dryness on your tongue, and then the minerals also one of the things that make your tongue tingle there after you finish swallowing the wine. A really nice bottle of Chardonnay, the 2008 Sleepy Hollow from Talbott's. All right, next up, the Pinot Noir Cali Heart. And this is, you know, our entry-level Pinot, so maybe a little bit lighter, but some nice red cherry and black raspberry kind of fruits. And this wine is a blend of Dijon, Martini, and Wente clones. Some earthy nuance showing through there, too, a little bit of a floral spice. Nice and fruity wine on the palate. Nice little savory edge to it. You know, rather simple, you know, short finish, but a very good bottle of Pinot Noir for $20. Next up, the Sleepy Hollow Pinot Noir, the estate-grown stuff from the Santa Lucia Highlands. This wine's got a really lovely bouquet of flowers, bright black raspberry fruits, really nice complexity showing on the nose here. Smooth and velvety on the tongue. One of the things we love about Pinot Noir, the texture on the tongue there. Some lovely ripe black raspberry fruit. A good hint of spice showing there, and that floral nuance again showing up on the finish. Excellent Pinot Noir. And that's what we had for the folks from Talbott yesterday. Next up, our good friend Fabian Quintero from TGIC Imports.